Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and a timeless all signs love reading. A you versus them tarot reading looking at your current situation. What's going on? What are they thinking? Their feelings, the hidden truth, the hidden influence, and their next move towards you, plus their long-term intentions. These are general reading, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I made a separate video on it that I link in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in to know why it is so important in love and soul connections. So without further ado, let's get started with Aries. Hi Aries, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Aries, for a complete picture, even if it resonates. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person, their partner. Thank you. A lot of thinking and overthinking is going on in your person's energy, Aries. Last deck. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aries and their person, their partner. Thank you. Okay. You guys could be seeing a lot of 6, which is all balancing. You could be seeing a lot of 7s. 7 is all about awakening to the connection, understanding the connection, and 11s also, along with a lot of sequence of 1s. Okay. And 4s. 4 is all about stability. Okay. So in your person's core energy, we have concern, 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. So your person is having a lot of anxiety, fear, and is doing a lot of overthinking, analyzing right now when reflecting on the connection, and has that fear of a lot of what ifs could have influenced this connection in the past also. Somebody who's realizing that decision time is coming close to them. Somebody who is trying to have a long-term perspective about this connection, and this is why the patience, but this overthinking, this overanalyzing, doing a lot of worrying is overwhelming them. That is causing a lot of hesitation in their action, also in the core energy right now with the 4 of Cups. Somebody who's, because of that over analysis, is thinking if it's even a missed opportunity with you. The external circumstances that is affecting the connection is wealthy man, Page of Cups, and 2 of Wands. So your person could be speaking to a wealthy person, could be a brother, brother-in-law, or just a rich person, or wealthy man is also somebody who's putting their status, their success, their career over the connection. Some kind of status driven choices, their ego or that status obsession is creating that power imbalance. Some kind of financial focus is affecting the connection in the external way, because of which they are thinking if they should send you a sensitive message with the Page of Cups. Somebody who is deciding with the Two of Wands is at the future planning stage, is considering their options and making that decision of what message to send you, Aries. With the Page of Cups, an apology or a sensitive message is what they're thinking of. The external circumstances could be money also. With the hidden circumstances, the hidden influence in the connection, we have toil and labor, Seven of Cups, and Judgment. So toil and labor is basically the exhaustion, the hardship, the work stress, feeling burnt out by putting too much effort and not getting the return. Somebody who's feeling burdened, unappreciated while doing the same job again and again, and because of which they're feeling overwhelmed with the Seven of Cups. In the daydreaming energy, could be not seeing that clear path ahead. Probably because of options, and the options do not have to be people, please. It could be just their work, because their work stress, they're putting so much of effort and not getting that same return, because of which they are feeling overwhelmed. But realizing that there needs to be a decision with the Judgment card. Somebody who could be awakening to the spiritual connection that you have also, Aries, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, and needing to make that decision of what to ask you, whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance, and feeling quite overwhelmed and confused is the hidden energy. In your energy towards the connection, we have High Honor, Eight of Wands, and Six of Cups. So high honor is basically awards, success, recognition, public recognition, admiration, can even mean pride and ego sometimes. So you are somebody who's thinking, you want, first of all, you want, with the High Honor, Eight of Wands, and Six of Cups, you want recognition and honorable approach in this connection. You could be even thinking how your person's pride and ego has affected this connection, but you still want to communicate to your person. You want to get into alignment with your person with the Eight of Wands. You want movement in this connection because of the Six of Cups, because you feel that soul connection. You replay the shared moments with a lot of tenderness. You realize as a soulmate connection, you could even be thinking that their self-centeredness, vanity, and outside jealousy has affected this connection also. But you're standing in your respect, also wanting recognition in this connection. So in your core energy, we have Privileged Lady, Six of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. So you could be talking to a privileged person, can be a sister, sister-in-law, or an elegant socialite person, somebody who can help you, or you're seeing things very clearly now of how this person could have affected this connection also, is what you're thinking. And that's why I said self-centeredness in this earlier on. With the Six of Cups, again, you realize it's a soul connection and you want a new beginning. With the Ace of Pentacles, you want a stable, secure, abundant connection because of the soul connection that you feel with them, Aries. In your person's energy, we have message, Four of Pentacles, and Justice. So message is some kind of communication. They're wanting to communicate with you. With the Four of Pentacles, they could be having some kind of scarcity mindset, holding on to the connection while holding back. Some kind of material attachment, like I said earlier, could be affecting their move also. Somebody who holds the connection, the feelings and finances close to their heart, might not even open up about it, is realizing with the Justice that they want to give you the truth. They want to communicate honestly, truthfully, and everything that is happening in this connection is a cause and effect of their own actions. Could be having some kind of legal issues also, because Justice also means that in their next move towards you, we have House, Two of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So they clearly love you, Aries. With the Ace of Cups, they want a new romantic start with you, but are suffering from some kind of indecision with the Two of Swords on how to proceed in having this new beginning with you, not seeing that clear path and properly. That is why they were making that decision earlier on, and feeling that confusion. It's come out again in their next move. With the House card, somebody who is thinking of a long-term future, even moving in, about the stability of the connection, House going the distance, how to build security with you, and with the foundation is getting questioned or restructured, and they are feeling that indecision in their next move on how to have this new beginning with you. In the mutual, we have main female, Queen of Wands, and Empress. So main female is usually the female querent, or their significant partner. So both of you are needing to make a decision. That main female becomes that central part who needs to make that decision, or is somebody who's regaining that power back, because I have Queen of Wands and Empress. So they could be seeing you as a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body, a mother, a pregnant person, or pregnant, you could be pregnant. There's somebody who's wanting to create this connection with you, and both of you are moving confidently, courageously in the connection, in a charming way, and probably you have you're gaining your power back while making that decision, both of you, whoever that main female is in the connection. Outcome in the near future, we have Imprisoned, Knight of Swords, and Four of Wands. So this is your person's vision also in the long term. So they are overthinking right now, because of which they're feeling imprisoned. Somebody who's feeling trapped, stuck, feeling that limitations on how to build a family with you, build that legacy, build that union with you that can lead to long term, like a marriage, like a reunion. Somebody who wants a reunion with the Four of Wands wants to spend time with you, and they are feeling stuck. Please keep in mind there might be a breakthrough with that imprisoned card, and if they don't claim that breakthrough, then that cage of overthinking, of overanalysis can feel more enforced, because of which they might just make a sudden move, an impatient, impulsive move towards you, Aries, on how to get this reunion. With the bottom of the deck, we have Court House, Judgment, and Knight of Cups. So, Court House is basically legal matters, paperwork, decisions. Probably your person could be having some kind of legal issues, paperwork, or needs to make that decision. It was clearly there earlier on as well. Karmic ties could be at play, or legal ties could be at play in this connection. Either ways, both of you need to make a decision, or it will get handed down. Whether it's fair or not, that's a different issue, because again, with the Judgment, both of you are awakening to the soul connection, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, and a karmic, and one person needs to make that decision of what to ask the other, whether to ask for forgiveness or a second chance. Both of you could be evaluating the connection and what's next, making that decision, and wanting to follow your heart with the Knight of Cups, because of the passion, because of the attraction. One energy could be thinking of even sending invitation or a proposal to the other person. Either ways, they both of you have, probably because it's in the mutual, both of you have a lot of romance for one another, and this is why wanting to follow your heart and making that decision. Heavy decision making energies at the bottom of the deck at what's next, probably because they're already deciding and feeling that confusion was there on how to create this connection with you and you with them. That's what I have, Aries. Kind of specific, so might not resonate with all people, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements. If it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in your other signs. Bye for now. Hi Taurus, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Taurus and their person, their partner. Thank you. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Taurus, for a complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Taurus and their person, their partner. Thank you. Last deck, Taurus. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Taurus and their person, their partner. Thank you. You could be in little to no contact with this energy, Taurus, that I'm picking up. Okay, so you could be seeing a lot of 7. 7 is all about awakening to the connection, understanding the connection. and fours also. 4 is all about stability, so probably you guys are working on your stability, wanting a stable connection moving ahead. Also, in your person's core energy and past influence, we have concern, Page of Cups, and Seven of Cups. So concern is basically overthinking, and your person is somebody who's having a lot of anxiety, fear, because of this overthinking and over analyzing the situation. Somebody who has a lot of fears of what ifs, and is feeling confused with the Seven of Cups, not seeing that clear path, lacking that focus. Because of that overthinking is causing that hesitation, is doing more worrying than acting. Somebody who's even thinking if they should send you a message with the Page of Cups, an apology or a sensitive message, but again feeling a lot of confusion on how to send the message. In the external circumstances that are affecting the connection, we have Gift, Page of Swords, and Death. So Gift is basically that fear of, because I believe it's your person who's having that fear of giving and receiving. Somebody who's feeling undeserving, because Gift actually is a very auspicious card. It means surprise, generosity, a positive offer, but probably because of this overthinking, this over analysis, somebody who's waiting, and is having that fear that they don't have much to offer, and this is why is withholding that appreciation towards you, wanting to make that apology, wanting to make that offer towards you, but is overthinking and keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family with the Page of Swords, in needing to show you the change, in wanting, realizing that there needs to be a complete transformation after however things have worked out for a new beginning. There needs to be a transformation. Somebody is expecting some kind of wealth also, a positive shift in their life to show you the change. And the hidden influence, as I was picking up earlier, finances could have been affecting this connection, Taurus. The hidden influence, again, we have sudden wealth, Devil, and Hanged Man. So sudden wealth is basically jackpot, luck, some kind of gain, but probably their hidden influence, their past chasing of material things instead of luck, focus on that material gain, or some kind of greed or gambling, or looking for superficial desires rather than, and material desires rather than that emotional growth, has affected this connection. Because of which, with the Devil, they cannot stop thinking about you, realizing that that the energetic cord is active between you guys. Also the feeling that restriction of shadow work or finances, that is the hidden influence. Somebody that you could be in little to no contact with, when they're looking at this connection from, both of you are looking at this connection from each other's perspective, are understanding the connection, awakening to the connection, could be even surrendering to the universe, and you would have a sudden aha moment, both of you, because it's the hidden influence affecting the connection. A sudden aha moment on how to move ahead in the connection. In your energy, we have the Message, Magician, and Chariot. So message is basically written communication, news. You're wanting to communicate with your person, manifesting the communication, manifesting to move ahead, wanting to take use all your strength to proceed ahead in this connection, wanting to move towards success. Also, you could be traveling. Also, Taurus with the chariot means travel. You're focused on moving ahead and are manifesting communication, manifesting forward movement in this connection. In your core energy, we have unexpected income, 7 of cups and 4 of cups. So unexpected income is basically a surprise gain that could be coming towards you, a financial boost or an offer could come towards you. Support is on its way. You guys are also mirroring each other. In your energy, you're feeling that confusion on how to proceed properly, because you're focused on your finances right now. You're having a lot of regret of how things have worked out in this connection also, and this is why confused in that daydreaming energy, if it's going to be possible. Or is it just a missed opportunity? So you're working on your finances, on your growth, and wanting forward movement from this regret, wanting forward movement from this confusion also. Okay. In your person's energy, we have occupation, 3 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. So occupation is the daily work that we do. So they are focused on their work. Somebody who's doing that daily repetitive routine task could be quite workaholic also, and somebody who's feeling heartbroken with the 3 of Swords, in deep emotional pain, and is putting all their energy into their work, into their finances, to distract themselves. Somebody who is, while reflecting on the connection, trying to have that long-term vision and trying to be patient with themselves while they're processing so much of pain, heartbreak energy. In their next move towards you, we have Great Fortune, Fool and Hermit. So Great Fortune is a very auspicious card of abundance, blessings, expansion. So major shift is coming towards your person, provided it is claimed. An unexpected breakthrough can come also in their energy while they're soul searching, while they are trying to gain wisdom about this connection, whether in solitude or when they are talking to friends, on taking their advice on how to proceed. A definite positive shift is coming, where they have that breakthrough on how to have this new beginning with you, with the Fool card, on how to take this leap, take this risk in this connection. In the mutual, we have Lovers, Chariot and King of Wands. So both of you have a romantic decision to make in this connection. A heart-based decision is coming towards you, a heart-based choice is coming towards you, because both of you feel that pull, both of you feel that emotional bond, that romance, the passion, and both of you are wanting forward movement in this connection. With the Chariot, you for sure, Taurus, because I picked up the Chariot in your energy earlier on, and you could be dealing with entrepreneur, King of Wands, an entrepreneur, charismatic person, somebody who's thinking outside the box on how to have this forward movement because of the romance that both of you feel towards each other, because of that pull that both of you feel in the connection. Both of you are deciding about this connection. In the outcome and your partner's long-term vision, we have message of concern, Four of Pentacles, and Star. So as I said earlier on, your person has a lot of fear, and is overthinking. Over analysis is because they could be, with that message of concern, they could be somebody who is expecting some kind of news, and it's in the mutual, it's in the long term also, so you can expect a truth, or or a warning can come out. They could even open up about their fears, and that is what they are over analyzing for, on how to open up. Some kind of truth can emerge, Taurus, whether it's delicate or disruptive, that's another thing, because both of you could be healing with the Star card. And while healing, they're getting that hope back into the connection. Somebody who's thinking of renewal with you, and trying to be calm while they're deciding on how to give you the truth, how to tell you the truth. With the Four of Pentacles, is feeling that scarcity mindset, having that material attachment, might be slow in opening up and holding on to the connection while holding back, probably because it'll take some time for them to open up about their fears. What's next in the connection is the Child, Two of Swords, and Nine of Swords. So Child is basically a fresh start, a new chapter, a new beginning is possible, or a young energy can enter your life with the Child card. So both of you are wanting this fresh start, and a new chapter can begin, and both of you could be feeling that indecision on how to have this new beginning after whatever has happened, which could lead to Nine of Swords also. A lot of anxiety, fear, stress, and it's all in the mind, on how to have this new beginning with the other person, probably because of whatever has happened in the past, after some kind of false pretense or something was given to the other energy, or they gave you a false pretense, because of which they are having a lot of anxiety on how to proceed in this connection. That is why not seeing that clear path, not making that clear decision on how to have this new beginning with you, or you with them. It's in the mutual, so you place it how it sees fit. Both of you are suffering from indecision on how to have this new beginning. That's what I have, Taurus, kind of specific, so might not resonate with all. So please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. But be prepared, some kind of truth can open up, can emerge. Alright, because you're still making that decision. Take care, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi, Geminis, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Gemini and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Geminis, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Gemini, for a complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Gemini and their person, their partner. Thank you. Last deck. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Gemini and their person, their partner. Thank you. You guys could be seeing a lot of ones. Okay. So in your person's core energy and past influence, we have occupation, Queen of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So occupation is basically doing that daily work, repetitive tasks, routine jobs, and tasks. So your person could be somebody who's working a lot, is workaholic, and somebody who's putting all their energy in their work and to distract from their emotions. Somebody with the Queen of Swords is trying to think with their mind logically, realistically about this connection and thinking what offer can they make to you for a stable, secure, abundant connection. The external influence that is affecting the connection, we have poverty, devil, and strength. So poverty is basically struggling, having a lack mindset, could be going through some kind of financial and emotional hardships, because of which they are feeling unworthy, abandoned, feeling emotionally empty, or having that scarcity mindset that they don't have enough, could be affecting the connection, because of which they're obsessively thinking about you, feeling that restriction, whether it is because of shadow work that needs to be done or material finances, putting on a brave face on in front of people with the strength card, using all the courage, determination, self-belief, personal power in front of people, because that energetic cause is still active while obsessively thinking about you, Geminites, in the external circumstances. The hidden influence in the connection is privileged lady, 8 of cups, or temperance. So your person could be somebody who's talking to a sister-in-law, or a privileged person, somebody who is very elegant, socialite, a carefree woman, is not usually a romantic partner, is somebody who's quite vain and entitled, has that sense of entitlement, probably their vanity, their self-centeredness, or outside jealousy, some kind of status or pride blocks in being emotionally open, could have affected this connection, is the hidden influence in the connection. With the 8 of cups, somebody who's now wanting to walk away from anything that is not emotionally serving, is emotionally draining, wanting to move towards the truth, and this is why trying to balance their emotions with the temperance, trying to do things in moderation while having patience with themselves, trying to be at peace with themselves in wanting to walk away from anything that does not serve them. In your energy, towards the connection, we have lovers, 6 of wands, and Queen of cups. So you feel that romantic, passionate, emotional bond in this connection. You're wanting the victory, you're wanting recognition, success in the connection, Gemini, because you have deep feelings for your person with the Queen of cups, but you're being emotionally intelligent with your feelings. You're keeping a lid on your emotions, on how deeply you feel towards the energy, because you clearly want success, and a heart-centered decision or a choice is needing to be made about this connection, because in your energy you're wanting mediation. We have judication card. Judication is basically wanting that fair, balanced mediation, wanting to talk things out, whether internally or externally with your person, to make that decision after their ego, their pride, whatever has influenced this connection. You are wanting to sit down and talk, because this connection has caused a lot of pain with the 3 of swords in your energy. You're processing the heartbreak, the sadness, and this is why you, because of the deep feelings you have, you're wanting King of Pentacles. you're wanting a stable, secure, abundant connection. You could be a businessman, businesswoman, or you're having that strong sense of self-worth that you want a grounded connection, and this is why you're wanting to sit with your person and see if it's possible to make that judgment, to make that decision together after the heartbreak, if it is possible to move past the pride, the ego, and have recognition, success to create an abundant, secure connection. In your person's energy, we have High, Honor, Chariot, and Ten of Swords. So High Honor is basically awards, success, recognition, public recognition. It can even mean pride and ego. So your person is realizing that their pride and ego has led to the Ten of Swords a lot of pain. They've hit the rock bottom after whatever has happened, the breakup, the divorce, anything that has led them to that emotionally overwhelmed stage. And somebody who's now wanting recognition and honorable approach in the connection, somebody who's thinking about it, somebody who's thinking how to have forward movement in this connection, also with the Chariot, how to move ahead from this pain that they're processing. Ten of Swords is a lot of pain, to be honest. It's feeling weighed down by the pain, and this is why wanting forward movement, somebody who really wants recognition and or an honorable approach towards this connection, otherwise that pressure can rise in their energy, is what is rising. And in their next move towards the connection, we have Mature Man, Strength, and Ace of Cups. So your person could be speaking to a mature person. Mature man is usually a father figure, or somebody that they look up to. Could be a boss or a mentor also. Somebody who your person is speaking to them, either taking their advice on how to proceed in this connection. Please keep in mind, this person's influence on your person could support healing, or it could even prolong and create distance, because their wisdom is guiding their step. Somebody who is using all their strength that we saw earlier on as well, putting on a brave face on, wanting to use all their self-power, determination in having a new beginning with you, Gemini, with the Ace of Cups. Somebody who wants romantic success because of the emotions, because of the love, because of the happiness that they get with you. Somebody who's wanting a new romantic start. Something is happening in your person's energy over the next 3 months. Some kind of deep emotional cleanse is what they are processing in their energy, Gemini. They are wanting a new romantic beginning with you. In the mutual energy, we have official person, Queen of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. So official person is usually an authoritative, disciplined energy, somebody who wears some kind of military, follows the law, or rules and regulations. So an authoritative figure, or a decision maker, or you yourself are needing to step up to take responsibility. Your person is needing, because it's in the mutual, both of you could be needing to step up to take responsibility. An authoritative figure who wears a uniform could bring in order or deepen the division between you guys, because both of you are needing to make that decision. With the Queen of Pentacles, they are seeing you as the ideal partner in the material world. Both of you are thinking how to create a stable, because you see the other person as an ideal partner. How is it possible to create Three of Pentacles, how to create, collaborate, work as a team in synergy, in creating this relationship to an stable, abundant connection. We have the House, Sun and Nine of Wands in the near future and your person's long-term vision. So house is basically home life, family, physical residence, stability. So foundation can get questioned or restructured in this connection. Your person is clearly thinking of giving you an offer to create this long-term stability, house with you, home with you, long-term security. You could be even thinking how to move in with you is the house. Either the security can get rebuilt or can get challenged, but your person clearly is wanting to build the connection because they got happiness with you, realizing that they've hurt you and they're feeling like a wounded warrior with the Nine of Wands. Also somebody who's realizing that your guards could be high after whatever has happened, but somebody who wants to overcome your guards because they got happiness, and this is why currently thinking of what offer can they give to you to create this home, to create this happiness with you after feeling like a wounded warrior. At what's next in the connection, we have Thief, Knight of Wands and the Magician. So Thief is basically dishonesty, feeling betrayed, feeling drained, taking more than they gave back to you, whether it was time, energy and money. So please keep in mind this, whatever was lost in the past could get restored in the connection, or that toxic influence may return or get exposed to you is what's next. Because with the Knight of Wands, they clearly want to sweep you off your feet with the Ace of Cups. So they have a lot of passion, but you could be thinking of how they took more from you, how they have been a player in the past, a shameless flirt, did not think their actions through. Somebody who's manifesting you with the Magician because of the passion that they have, wanting to use all their willpower, determination in having this forward movement. But both of you still have a decision to make if you can create this connection in the near future. You could be seeing a lot of threes also, Gemini. Threes all about change, and once one is all about new beginnings, is what your person is seeing. That's what I have. Kind of specific energy, so might not resonate with all, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka. If it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, dear Geminis, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Cancers, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, Cancers, even if it resonates, for a deeper, complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Okay. Wow. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Cancer and their person. Okay. You could be seeing a lot of fours. Four is all about stability. Focused on your stability and wanting a stable connection. Okay, so in your person's core energy, we have the official person, Queen of Wands, and Page of Cups. So official person is usually an authoritative, disciplined energy, somebody who wears some kind of uniform like military rules and regulations. So either your person is talking to an authoritative person, or a decision maker is who your person is speaking to, somebody who wears some kind of uniform, thinking how to move in this connection. Somebody with the Page of Cups, they could be speaking to this person on what message to send you, whether to send you an apology or a romantic, sensitive message. In the past, your person's rigid thinking, law or authority, some kind of rules and regulations or power struggles could have influenced this connection, Cancer. But now is wanting to send you an apology, and will be is realizing that apology is coming because they realize that they have a lot of passion for you, and this is why will be moving very confidently, charmingly towards you. The external circumstances that have affected the connection is occupation, Page of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. So occupation is basically the daily work, the repetitive routine tasks and duties that we do. So somebody who prioritizes their work, probably workaholic, or that distraction through labor or busyness could have affected this connection. Career distractions could have affected this connection, because of which they are keeping tabs on you, Cancers, with a Page of Swords, through friends, family, social media. And the communication that is happening is quite guarded between you guys because of the Queen of Pentacles, because they see you as an ideal person for them, now wanting a stable, secure connection with you. The hidden influence in the connection is Pathway, Four of Swords, and Magician. So Pathway is basically the long journey of our souls that is filled with life lessons. So your person could be somebody who had that fear of commitment, probably was slow at learning the life lessons. With the Four of Swords, you guys could be in little to no contact, they're healing, they're recalibrating, and with the Four of Swords, while they're healing, they're understanding the life lessons, adapting to this change, and is manifesting to heal faster, wanting to use all their tools at their disposal to open that new door at learning these lessons in a quicker way. Right. In your energy, Cancer, we have Marriage, Hierophant, and Page of Swords. So you're wanting a long-term committed relationship with the energy. You're wanting to get into agreement. You could be awakening to the connection with the Hierophant, understanding the soul connection, and this is why wanting something long term, stable, with the end with your person. With the Page of Swords, again, you're keeping tabs, and the communication that is happening is quite guarded. Both of you are having guarded communication with each other, thinking before you speak. In your energy, we have the Lovers, Page of Cups, and Seven of Swords. So you feel that romance, you have that emotional bond with your person, and a decision needs to be made in your energy. A heart centered choice or a heart based decision needs to be made in this connection. You are replaying Seven of Swords again and again, of how they could have given you a false pretense, lied to you, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, whatever they did, acted in a sneaky, self strategic way, and you're wanting to run away from replaying it again and again in your mind. You could be even thinking of sending them a message with the Page of Cups, a sensual or sensitive message, but then you don't you want to run away from that thought of sending them the message. Also, you're thinking that after things have not been the way it has been, you want to move ahead from that. But a decision about this union is coming towards you, Cancers. Either ways, your person, in their energy, we have the main female, Queen of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. So main female is usually the female querent or their significant partner. So your person could be somebody who's thinking about you, you're on their mind, but is unsure how to approach you after whatever has happened. Probably the Seven of Swords, seeing you as the ideal partner for them with the Queen of Pentacles again. Somebody who now wants a stable, secure connection, and this is why wanting to make an offer to you with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to make an offer to you to create this stable, secure connection with you. In their next move towards you, we have Distant Horizons, Seven of Cups, and Two of Cups. So distant horizons is basically having that dream about the other person, could be dreaming about you also. That hope is coming back in your person's energy. Somebody who's hoping that that their dream to be with you can slowly manifest. That far off goal that they were having, in learning the life lesson, can seem closer, and this is why somebody who is even thinking to themselves, feeling confused with the Seven of Cups, on how to proceed towards their dream, because with the Two of Cups, they clearly love you. There is mutual love in this connection without a doubt, and because of the love, they want to, that hope is coming back, but at the same time they're feeling confused on how to proceed towards their dream. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed in that daydreaming energy also, because of the past regret of how things have worked out in the past between you guys. Something is coming to light in your person's energy over the next few days, Cancers. From when you see the reading, something is happening in their energy. In the mutual, we have the Wealthy Man, Knight of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. So wealthy man is usually a wealthy person, brother, brother-in-law who's doing well, so, or even means status, success, also. So in the mutual, both of you could be thinking how to take action in this connection. Your person clearly is somebody who's wanting to take action, or is needing to reevaluate their priorities. Both of you are probably doing that. Either someone grounded can offer support in the connection. Material influence can charge the course ahead in this connection. Also, please keep in mind, both of you could be talking to a wealthy person, also working on your career while needing to make that decision about this connection. With the Knight of Wands, they want to sweep you off your feet, or you want to you're replaying how they have been a shameless flirt, did not think their actions through, whatever they've done. After that, they are wanting to show you the change with the Wheel of Fortune. They are wanting to show you the transformation to create this connection. And after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, both of you are needing to make that decision about this connection, and things are happening as per destiny, divine timing, according to fate in this connection with that Wheel of Fortune. In the long-term future and the outcome in the near future, we have House, Sun and Strength. So house is basically home life, family life, physical residence, the stability. So the foundation of the connection can get questioned or restructured. Your person clearly wants long-term security with you, or is thinking of how to move in, how to create a home with you, how to create a house with you, where it can get rebuilt because of the happiness that they get from you, because of the positivity, joy, warmth that you bring in their life with the Sun card, and will be using all their strength, willpower, determination, personal power, because of the happiness that they get. Two of Cups. So they're wanting to build this long-term connection with you. And what's next in the connection? We have High Honor, Four of Wands and Seven of Cups. So this is in the mutual energy. Both of you could be feeling, you are definitely seeing a lot of sevens, which is awakening to the connection, understanding the connection. You could be somebody who's not seeing that clear path, having options, and the options do not have to mean people. It could just mean your work, your responsibilities, or after however the energy has treated you with the Seven of Swords, you're not sure on how to create this family. Four of Wands, how to create a long-term connection with them, how to get into reunion. Both of you could be seeing 11-11s also. With the High Honor at the bottom of the deck, High Honor is basically having that recognition, success. You could be feeling confused because you could be thinking, after their pride, after their ego, is it possible to have recognition or an honorable approach in this connection to create this long-term family, long-term marriage? Both of you could be feeling the confusion, or you are. Please keep in mind that decision, if that High Honor, if it's not made, that the pressure could rise between you guys also. Might be just for a specific few people, Cancers. Either you know the energy for a year or more, and something in your person's energy is shifting over the next few days, Cancers. That's what I have. Very specifics, might not resonate. If it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. And please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements. Take care. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Leos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Leos and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hives. Okay. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Leos, for a complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Leos and their person, their partner. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Leos and their person, their partner. Thank you. So there is mutual love in this connection. We have Two of Cups. So both of you love each other. Okay. You guys could be seeing a lot of fives. Five is all about change. Your person is seeing a lot of sevens. Seven is understanding and awakening to the connection. You guys could also be seeing a lot of one sequence, which is all about beginnings, new beginnings. Okay. All right, so in your person's core energy and past influence, we have despair, 10 of swords, and Ace of Wands. So despair is basically hitting the emotional rock bottom. Could be somebody who's feeling hopeless, processing a lot of guilt, shame, emotional exhaustion, low self-esteem, a lot of regret. Somebody who's hit the rock bottom with the 10 of swords of how things have worked out between you guys, Leos. Somebody who's processing a lot of pain and wanting a new romantic start with you, a new passionate start with you because of the desire, because of the chemistry that they have for you, that they feel for you. A lot of passion that they have for you, finds you very attractive, but is feeling quite guilty or in a lot of pain because of finances. Also probably could be despair is a lot of pain. In the external circumstances that could have affected this connection, we have marriage, Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. So marriage is actually a union, agreement, long-term contract. So the external circumstances that are affecting the connection could be an existing partnership, pressure from formal relationships, or commitment issues, having that fear of commitment, probably because, sorry Leos, so that fear of commitment or some kind of third party influence. And when I say third party, I don't mean people. It can be just them feeling guilty because of whatever has happened, or a mature person could have influenced this connection, because of which they are uncertain with the Moon card. after could be dreaming about you, having a lot of anxiety on how to proceed in this connection. Somebody who is feeling blocked intuitionally also because of the emotions that they are processing, which is a lot of shame, guilt, like I was saying earlier, and things will get clear to them over time. So the advice is to proceed with caution and to follow intuition, but their intuition is blocked, so you will have to follow your intuition, Leos, because it's affecting the connection. Their fear, guilt, hopelessness, and that mature person's advice. Probably because in the hidden influence we have mature man, 4 of Wands, and 7 of Swords. So mature man is usually a father, mentor, an older male figure. Because it's a general read, I will even extend it to a mature woman, which is a mother. Outside advice, authoritative figure, influence, that overruled their own heart desires, because of which they could have given you a false pretense, lied to you, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, wore a mask, but is now thinking how to get into union with you, like a marriage. 4 of Wands, how to get into a long-term committed relationship with you. Could be seeing a lot of 11s also, along with 7 sequence. Your person and even you could be seeing 11s. Either ways, it's my twin flame card also, 4 of Wands. In your energy towards this connection, we have Court House, 5 of Swords, and Empress. So Court House is basically legal issues, paperwork, needing to make that decision about this connection, and karmic justice could be at play also in this connection, Leos. With that Court House, you're needing to make that decision if you want to create and nurture this connection. You could be feeling conflicted and defeated within yourselves after this energy has played some kind of mind games with you, or whatever they have done. You're feeling defeated and conflicted within yourself. With the Empress, you could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body. You could be a mother or just a sensual, beautiful person who now wants to create and nurture a connection, but you're feeling conflicted within yourselves while you're making that decision. You are not sure. In your energy, we have Child, Queen of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. Child is basically new beginnings, or you're having actual children. So you could be wanting a new beginning with your person. You're wanting a fresh new chapter, or a young energy could come into play in this connection. You basically wanting a fresh new beginning to have this long-term committed relationship with your person is what you're wanting. With that Queen of Wands, you will be moving very confidently, charmingly, courageously in this connection, because you want a stable new beginning. With that Ace of Pentacles, you want a long-term committed relationship with your person, Leos, in your energy, in your core energy. In your person's energy, we have official person, 7 of Pentacles, and the Sun. Sun is a Leo card. They're heavily thinking about you, of how you bring happiness, joy, positivity, warmth in your life. they want success in the connection with you. They want to give you the truth, and this is what they are reflecting on with the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody who's trying to have a long-term vision about this connection. With the official person, they could be talking to an authoritative, disciplined energy who wears some kind of uniform, whether it is military or robe or somebody, an authoritative figure that they're speaking to, or they are trying to step up themselves, to take responsibility, to reflect in this connection, move towards their happiness, which is youth with the Sun card. It's a Leo card. They're definitely seeing a lot of sevens. In their next move towards you, we have Wealthy Man, Seven of Wands, and Strength. So, number one, they know that your guards are high, your defense mechanism is high, Leos, after whatever has happened in this connection. And they are also realizing that this connection is worth fighting for. With the Strength card, is using all their willpower, strength, determination, personal power to put on a brave face, to overcome your guards. They could be, with the Wealthy Man, speaking to a brother-in-law, or a wealthy rich person, somebody grounded in finances. They could be speaking to, who could offer some kind of support, or some kind of material influence can also direct the course ahead, Leos, with you. In your person's energy, something could have happened around the full moon, or can happen, some kind of emotional shift, emotional awareness could happen. If it's not in the works already, then around the full moon or within the next month. Because in the mutual energy between the two of you, we have unexpected income, Devil, and Queen of Swords. So unexpected income is lovely. It's a surprise gain, financial boost, or an opportunity is probably a surprise offer, or an opportunity is coming towards both of you. And this opportunity can actually shift the dynamics, or it can even create more dependency between you guys, because it's in the mutual. We have the Devil, so both of you could be obsessively thinking about each other also, feeling some kind of restriction on how to proceed. Probably it is your person who is in that energy, or probably it could be you also, feeling some kind of restriction, whether it is finances or some kind of shadow work that needs to be done. Yet that energetic cord between both of you is active, and this is why probably with the Queen of Swords, both of you are trying to detach from your emotions and look at this connection in a very honest, direct, realistic way, if it is possible, after everything that has happened, to shift the dynamics, if it is possible to change, because some kind of an opportunity or finance again is coming towards you. In the outcome in the near future, we have main male, Five of Pentacles, and Justice. So outcome in the near future, and this we have main male is usually the male querent or their significant partner. So your person probably is somebody who might finally take the lead, or assert themselves in the connection. Somebody who may take action or put themselves in the center of the story soon, or they might just hold firm in silence, because this is where they are right now. Somebody who is wanting to take charge. If they don't, then they will be standing firmer in their silence. And because of which we have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody who could be feeling left out in the cold, having some kind of financial issues also, wanting a fair and balanced connection with you, Leos, with the Justice card. Somebody who is realizing, your person is realizing that everything that is happening is a cause and effect of their own actions, now wants to do the right thing, move in a fair, balanced way towards you after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. Somebody who is realizing that they need to give you the truth also, to come out of this cold, to come out of this feeling of despair. Somebody who needs to tell you the truth. What's next in the connection? We have Thoughts card, Fool, and Two of Cups. So thoughts is basically both of you are thinking about each other, number one. A shift or a realization about this connection is on its way. What I was saying earlier is the Thoughts card, because they can't stop thinking about you. Some kind of mental clarity can strike on how to have this new beginning because of the mutual love that both of you have for each other. If that mental clarity, if that is not claimed, then that confusion of overthinking, overanalyzing, Seven of Cups energy can linger longer on how to, the confusion on how to have the new beginning, because of the love that they have for you. And you also love them, Leos, with that Two of Cups. Both of you love each other, and that is why both of you are thinking how to take the sleep, how to have the new beginning with the other person. And Fool, the action can be spontaneous, unexpected towards the other energy. Could be from you, could be from them, because it's in the mutual. You place it, Leos, how it sees fit. That's what I have, kind of very specific energy. So please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka. If it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. And I'm sending you a lot of love and light, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Hi Virgos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Last check, Virgos. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, even if it resonates, Virgos, for a complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Virgos and their person. Okay, You guys could be seeing a lot of 1111s. Your person could be seeing a lot of 9s. You could be seeing a lot of 9s. 11 is about awakening, understanding the connection, manifesting. 9 is completion of a cycle for a new cycle to begin. And yeah. Okay. So in your person's core energy and past influence, we have privileged lady, 5 of cups and 10 of cups. So your person could be speaking to a privileged lady. Usually is not a romantic person. It's a sister-in-law, or they could be realizing, or an elegant socialite, carefree person who's quite vain. Your person could be realizing that their own vanity, detachment from reality, self-centeredness, or outside jealousy could have affected this connection, which has led to a lot of regret in their energy right now with the 5 of cups. Somebody who is quite emotional while missing you, keeps looking at the past of how things have worked out between you guys, and is carrying that emotional baggage, not turning around, because they see that potential of a storybook romance with you, 10 of cups, because they got happiness with you, Virgos, and this is why it keeps replaying the past again and again in their energy. The external circumstances that could have affected the connection, that are affecting the connection, we have mature man, King of Cups, and Page of Swords. So mature man is usually a father figure, a mentor, a boss, a wisdom figure. Because it's a general reading, I will even extend it to a mature woman, and interestingly enough, that mature woman is here, so which is usually a mother. So an older person's influence, outside advice, authoritative figures interference, whether it's a father, mentor, boss, mother, is affecting the connection. Their advice is overruling your person's desires, because of which your person is realizing, Virgos, that they have a lot of feelings for you, King of Cups, because they got emotional fulfillment with you, 10 of Cups. So they are realizing that they have a lot of feelings for you, but not voicing it out, because the throat chakra could be blocked. Somebody who's keeping everything of how deeply they feel within themselves, while keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family with the Page of Swords. And any communication that happens between you guys is quite guarded. They think before they communicate with you. The hidden influence is pathway, Ace of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So pathway is basically life lessons learned on a soul's journey. So the life lessons, the fear of commitment, that they are learning, that they're transforming to, can be quite slow in your person's energy. Somebody who could be seeing a lot of butterflies also. Both of you could be seeing butterflies. Both of you are, your person probably has that fear of commitment, and is realizing that a change is required after learning these life lessons, to have a new passionate start with you with the Ace of Cups. Somebody who realizes that yes, they have a lot of love for you, a lot of emotions for you, because they got happiness with you. And this is why, thinking of 10 of Pentacles, somebody who is thinking how to build a long-term committed relationship with you, how to build a family, how to build wealth, how to buy a home, build a home with you. Your person is definitely seeing a lot of 10s also. 10 is all completion of a cycle for a new cycle to begin also. Because they got emotional fulfillment, thinking of a family, creation of a family, because of the emotional fulfillment that they got with this connection. In your energy, we have great fortune, Six of Wands and Magician. So great fortune is lovely. It is the most auspicious card of the deck. It means abundance, blessings, expansion. So you're probably working on your abundance, on your growth. You're probably traveling also because of work. That can lead to a lot of gain in your life. A positive shift is coming towards you, Virgos, in your energy, because in this connection you want a positive shift, you want victory with the Six of Wands, you want recognition, you want the other person to win you over also with the Six of Wands. You want to win at this connection with the Magician. You are wanting to use all your willpower, all your determination, all the tools that you have at your disposal to win at this connection. And in your core energy, you could be with the Journey card, you could be traveling because of work. Also you could be thinking of how to have this forward movement in this connection that can lead to a positive shift, and an unexpected breakthrough could come in this connection also, because with the Journey is all about traveling, thinking of forward movement in the connection. With the Three of Wands and Two of Cups, you're waiting while manifesting your desires, wanting progress in your work, in your finances, wanting, while you're manifesting growth in your life, you're manifesting success in this relationship also. Because of the mutual love. You know there is mutual love between you guys, Virgo, with the Two of Cups, and this is why you're wanting forward movement in this connection. In your person's core energy, we have towards this connection, we have imprisonment, Hierophant, and Chariot. So imprisoned is basically feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling the limitations, having a mental traps, emotional trap, feeling guilty, probably because of whatever has happened in the past. Somebody who wants forward movement from this imprisoned feeling the Eight of Swords energy is basically trapped. Somebody who wants to move ahead, wanting forward movement, wanting to take action to create Hierophant, to create traditional long-term relationship, could be awakening to the connection also, and this is why wanting to use all their strength to and willpower to have this success in this relationship. Somebody who could be even thinking how to travel to get into a long-term committed relationship. In their next move towards you, we have mature woman, Nine of Wands, and the Sun. So they could be talking to a mature person. Mature woman is usually a mother, wisdom, or a older female figure, because it's a general, I will even extend it to a mature person. Interesting enough, I have the mature woman and the mature man. So keep in mind, Virgos, this person's influence or support, wisdom, can shift the dynamics, or it can block it further, because your person is with the Nine of Wands already feeling like a wounded warrior, knows that your guards are high after whatever has happened, but at the same time they want that feeling of happiness with you. They want success, they want growth, because they get positivity with you. Somebody who's hopeful about this connection, and this is why carrying that load. That mature woman could also mean that they have an inner knowing about this connection, or if it's a twin relationship, their inner feminine energy could awaken, probably that emotional advice or resistance to this person's advice could shape the outcome also in the near future. In the mutual energy, we have gift, 4 of wands and 7 of swords. So you guys could be seeing 11s also with the gift card. A positive shift. Gift is basically generosity, positive offer, a surprise offer. So an offer, an apology, or a token gesture can come. It's already on its way, provided if it's claimed, or it can get missed also, probably because both of you, because it's in the mutual energy, both of you are thinking how to have this reunion, how to get into a long-term committed relationship with each other. Is the 4 of wands. 4 of wands also means community support of other people. So that mature woman and that mature man here could influence this connection also, because of which you could be thinking of how with the 7 of swords, of how their influence could have affected this connection in the past, wanting to, because they could be somebody who did not give you with the 7 of swords, they could have given you a false pretense in the past, lied to you, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, wore a mask. Whatever they did, things were not how it seemed, probably because of their own self-centeredness or the outside influence, because of which you are deciding if after all this it is possible to get into reunion, if it is possible to get into a long-term committed relationship with them. Please proceed with caution, because 7 of swords, they might not tell you about this person's influence, the mature person's influence, because 4 of wands even means community support to get into alignment, to get into a long-term committed relationship. Pay attention to the red flags, Virgos, because an opportunity, a positive shift is coming, provided it can get claimed in the outcome in the near future and your person's long-term vision. We have Sun, Wealth, King of Wands and Page of Pentacles. So Sun, Wealth is basically some kind of luck, jackpot, quick gain, a lucky break or a material gain. Could change things, could change the dynamics. An unexpected luck or a breakthrough, an opportunity can appear. Firstly, some kind of abundance can come to your person's Sun, Wealth. They can get an opportunity, and this opportunity, a lucky break or this could create a breakthrough. If it is not claimed, then that distraction can intensify. But with the King of Wands, your person is thinking outside the box, could be an entrepreneur or a charismatic person who's thinking outside the box on how to lay the correct foundation with you, Virgos, how to set a goal to move in this connection, because they get emotional fulfillment with you. There's somebody who's thinking how to show you the change, how to lay the correct foundation. Your person could be seeing a lot of 5s also, which is all about change, and 9s, as I said earlier on, because they're probably at a and something in your person's energy could come to light over the next few days also, Virgos. In the what's next in the connection, we have 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands and bad health. So bad health is basically physical illness, depression, fatigue, so a healing phase or a burnout may be coming soon. Healing has to occur, or that fatigue or feeling burnt out can deepen. which can lead to feeling left out in the cold, having financial issues, and your guards being high with the Nine of Wands. Even though you have hope in the connection, you could be somebody who is feeling left out in the cold, or they are feeling like a wounded warrior. A lucky break is an opportunity is coming, provided you guys can seize it, and healing is also coming. That's what I have. Virgo's kind of specific, so might not resonate with. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka. If it does, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Take care, and I'll see you in your other signs. Bye for now. Hi Libras, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libras, for all the likes, the shares, beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Libra, for a complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libras and their person, their partner. Thank you. Quite a heavy energy, Libra. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Libra and their person, their partner. Thank you. You could be seeing a lot of tens. Your person for sure is seeing a lot of tens, which is completion of a cycle for a new cycle to begin. You guys could be seeing a lot of twos. Two is all about partnership and balance. Your person could be seeing a lot of sevens also, which is awakening to the connection, understanding the connection. You guys could be seeing a lot of 11s also, which is awakening, understanding, getting enlightenment. Okay. So in your person's core energy and past influence, we have the gift, Queen of Wands and Seven of Cups. So a positive offer, a surprise, is what your person is thinking of. A token gesture is what they're thinking of making towards you. Somebody in the past could have had some kind of fear of giving and receiving, somebody who was afraid that they don't have much to offer, and this is why was withholding peace and was withholding appreciation for you. Also kept thinking about you, overthinking about you, but is somebody who's now thinking what offer, what apology, what gesture can they make towards you, but are still feeling a lot of confusion with the Seven of Cups, not seeing that clear path, on realizing that they need to stop this overthinking and make some kind of token gesture towards you. but is feeling the confusion in the daydreaming energy with the Seven of Cups. Probably because of what offer to make, or what is probably because of overthinking, fantasy thinking, or somebody who has quite a lot of options. And when I say options, I do not mean people. Unless you know about it, is a different thing, but it's a you versus them spread. So it is just because of work, finances, because of their old thinking of having that fear that they don't have enough to offer, is causing that confusion, Libra. With the Queen of Wands, they realize that they have a lot of passion for you, and will be moving very confidently, courageously, charmingly in the connection, because they realize that they have that emotional bond for you, Libra. The external circumstances that are affecting the connection, we have Lovers, Knight of Cups, and Ten of Wands. So Lovers is basically romance, passion, emotional bond. So they feel the pull, they feel the intensity of the connection, but at the same time, some kind of third party dynamics, probably because of not a person you, unless you know about it, probably that somebody who was feeling torn between choices and intimacy fears, that logic of passion versus logic, that choice, some kind of uncertainty could have affected this connection, is probably still that indecision on how to proceed, because they're feeling weighed down by the responsibilities of life with the Ten of Wands. Somebody who is feeling exhausted, overwhelmed by how things have worked out, and are working out in their life, but realizing that they still have a lot of romance for you, Libra, with the Knight of Cups. Somebody who is thinking about you romantically will be coming in as a charmer, but they're suffering from some kind of indecision with the Lovers here, feeling that pull but still having some kind of indecision that I was picking up earlier, that confusion and overthinking. Probably because of the hidden influence. The hidden influence is the Thief, Page of Cups, and Justice. So Thief is basically somebody who was dishonest, because of which they betrayed your trust, drained you, somebody who is now feeling drained within themselves, that energetic drain, because they probably could have taken more from you than they gave back to the connection, whether it was time, energy, or money. And with the Thief card, realizing now that pull, that intensity, that romance that they feel for you, that passion that they feel for you, are realizing that a decision, a hard-based decision, needs to be made about this connection. And this is why, with the Justice, now wanting to do the right thing, realizing that everything that is happening is a cause and effect of their own actions, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, now wanting fairness, balance, wanting to give you the truth. So this is why thinking with the Page of Cups to send you an apology or a sensitive message, exactly where they are right now. They are deciding but feeling that confusion. This is where they are right now. These are the hidden influence and external influence. In your energy, Libra, we have towards the connection, we have thoughts, Two of Cups, and Knight of Swords. So you're thinking about your person too. You could be overthinking or thinking about their actions in this connection. With the Two of Cups, you know there is mutual love, and your person also knows there is mutual love. Both of you could be seeing that a lot of twos, also thinking about partnership, thinking how to get into alignment while trying to balance your emotions. With the Knight of Swords, you can make an impulsive or impatient, daring move towards the energy because you have been thinking a lot. Thoughts card is basically thinking, overthinking, fantasy thinking. A shift could happen in your perspective, Libra, where you make that sudden move because of the mutual love that you have for the person, a daring move towards the person also. In your energy, in your core energy, we have distant horizon, Eight of Swords and Three of Cups. So in your core energy, what I'm picking up, you have a lot of regret also because of how things have worked out between you guys, and probably that is why you're overthinking. This overthinking could lead to Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is basically overthinking, over analysis of the situation, feeling trapped within your mind. With the distant horizons, you could even be thinking, dreaming about the person. There could be spiritual distance. You could be even thinking that this is getting too delayed. Are my dreams even grounded to have this reunion with my person, or am I just overthinking? And that overthinking is leading to negative thoughts, a lot of regret between you guys. Slowly, hope could be coming in your energy also, Libra, because you could be thinking that probably it is not too far of a goal to have this Three of Cups with my person, because there is mutual love between you guys, and that is why you could make a sudden move towards your person, a daring move, because your overthinking is happening because you want a reunion, because you love the other person, you have deep emotions. Deep down somewhere you want a new passionate start because of the love that you have for them. And you also know, Libra, that there is mutual love between you guys. Twice that same card has come in your energy and their energy. I can't keep saying the same thing. In your person's energy, we have towards this connection, we have despair, Ten of Swords and Chariot. So despair is basically somebody who's feeling hopeless, having a lot of shame, feeling that emotional exhaustion, low self-esteem, a lot of regret. Somebody who's hit the rock bottom. Could be that regret could be because of finances also, or how they have taken so much and not given you that in return, because of which they've hit the rock bottom with the Ten of Swords. Please keep in mind, a light could break through your person's energy, where some kind of relief is coming because of the Chariot. Somebody who's wanting to use all the strength, willpower to move away from this pain that they are processing, a lot of pain, because if they don't take this chance of that Chariot, because they really want to move ahead from the pain, that guilt, that trap that they are feeling, the darkness of the despair can stay longer. Your person, in their next move towards you, is discussing this in the family room. Family room is basically the living room in the physical residence, with the personal close circle, intimate matters with the personal circle, family, private issues, with people who are close to them. They're discussing this. They are discussing how to overcome your guards with the Seven of Wands. Somebody who knows that your guards are high after whatever has happened in this connection, and this is why wanting to fight for the connection, because they know that this connection is worth fighting for. So they are discussing it with their personal circle. Keep in mind, Libras, a personal discussion or an emotional, intimate talk could happen between you and your person, or something intimate can get revealed to you also, or with whom they are having this conversation with about your connection. Okay, because they're trying to take advice. Either it is getting revealed, or some intimate talks can happen within a family room on how to overcome your guards, because they know there is mutual love between you guys. Again, Two of Cups. Because of the Two of Cups, they want to fight for the connection. They want to overcome your guards, and that is what you guys are either discussing. They're discussing with you or with their personal circle on how to overcome. Because in the mutual energy, we have marriage, Four of Wands, and High Priestess. So marriage is basically union, contract, long-term commitment. Four of Wands is the same, long-term commitment, reunion, because of community support. Both of you have an inner knowing about this connection, that it's a bridge between two worlds. Both of you, one energy could be a divine feminine also, whether it's you or the other person. And this is why, because of that inner knowing, because of the knowledge that both of you know that there is some mystery to this connection, this is why both of you are thinking how to get into reunion, deciding if this long-term committed relationship like a marriage is possible. Because something in the mutual could have started around the full moon, or it's already in the works, or could happen within the next full moon. In your person's outcome in the near future, and your person's long-term vision, we have the House, Knight of Wands, and Six of Cups. So first of all, because of the love that your person feels for you, they know it's a soul connection. With the Six of Cups, they keep replaying the shared moments with a lot of tenderness, with a lot of comfort, realizing the love that they have. They want to sweep you off your feet. With the Knight of Wands, somebody who probably is feeling that confusion because of how they have treated you in the past, also could have taken action without thinking it through, probably because of passion. Now thinking how to build a house with you, how to build a long-term security with you, how to move in with you. Either that security, because of the soul connection that you guys feel, can get rebuilt, or it can get challenged further because of the confusion that they don't process. Somebody who does not think their actions through, and the passion, probably because you're thinking of how they acted. That's why either it can get rebuilt, or it can get restructured. It can get questioned, is what's happening in the near future. They clearly want to build because of the love that they have for you. That is their long-term vision. In what's next, we have main female, Empress, and the Tower. So main female is usually the female querent or their significant partner. So you, whoever the main female is, usually she becomes central to that decision making. Somebody who regains her power in the connection. Also, because they see you with that Empress, both of you are deciding if you want to create, nurture this connection. One energy could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body, could be a mother or pregnant, or just a sensual, beautiful person who needs to decide if they want to create this connection with the other person, or you with them, or they with you, because a sudden tower moment can happen, a sudden revelation, an unexpected move one energy could make towards the other, or something is just coming to light, that can be a shock to you with a tower, that can lead to some kind of revelation if you want to create and nurture this connection with the other energy. Empress is actually a Libra and a Taurus card, so probably you are deciding if you want to create this connection after having some kind of aha moment quite suddenly. Very specific, very deep, so might not resonate with all. So please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Libra. If it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, and I'll see you in your other signs. Bye for now. Hi Scorpios, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Scorpios and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Huh? Oh. And please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, please, Scorpio, for a complete picture, even if it resonates. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Scorpios and their person, their partner. Thank you. You could be seeing a lot of 4 Scorpios. 4 is all about stability. You could be focused on your stability, wanting a stable foundation, building your stable foundation. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Scorpios and their person, their partner. Thank you. You guys could also be seeing a lot of 5s. 5 is all about change, and 3s. 3 is also about change. Okay. So Scorpio, in your person's core energy and past influence, we have message, 2 of swords, and 8 of pentacles. So message is somebody who's thinking of communicating with you, sending you a message. Somebody, your person is somebody who's thinking what message to send you, and suffering from that indecision and not seeing that clear path on what message to send you, wanting to, but suffering from some kind of indecision. Could be a self-employed energy, learning a new skill, has started a new job, wants to put effort in the connection now, but suffering from some kind of indecision on what to write to you. The external circumstances that could have that are affecting the connection, we have house, fool, and moon. Again, that confusion. So house is basically the physical residence, the family life, the home life, somebody who is there's some kind of domestic issues because of which that comfort zone is too strong. Somebody who's feeling stuck, they could have a fear of stability or current domestic entrapments, stability issues, or family interference that is causing the confusion, making them feel uncertain. They could be dreaming about you, not certain if you will give them another chance, quite emotional, on wanting a new beginning with you, with the fool, wanting to take this leap towards you, but feeling some kind of confusion. What I was picking up earlier is again here. The advice with the moon is to proceed with caution, Scorpios, as things will get revealed to them also over time on how to take this leap and to follow your intuition, as their intuition is blocked because of the emotions, because of the confusion that they are feeling within themselves. They're heavily thinking about you with the thoughts card, page, and death in the hidden influence. Somebody who's overthinking, daydreaming energy, living in a fantasy, somebody who's stuck in their head, having a lot of fantasy without taking much action, thinking about you, wanting to show you the change, wanting, realizing that there needs to be a complete transformation for a new cycle to begin. And this is why with the Page of Pentacles, thinking what message can they send to you to show you the change, to lay the correct foundation in the connection. But heavy confusion, thinking, remuneration, energy, overthinking. In your feelings towards the connection, we have community, Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. So yes, you know that community is the social network, people around you, public life, opinions of others. So you're realizing that in this connection, your partner's family, their social network, people around them have influenced this connection somehow, and you are talking to your network, your people around you, could be for help also, because you with the Four of Pentacles are holding on to the connection while holding back from the energy. You could be thinking of how your person's material attachment has influenced this connection also, that their scarcity mindset, or with the Devil, you know, you're obsessively thinking about the energy. The energetic cord is still active, but you're also realizing that there is some kind of restriction that you are feeling in this connection, thinking that either it's your person's shadow work or material obsession, people around them, that has affected this connection. And this is why you are holding on to the connection, folding your feelings, finances close to your heart, not revealing everything, even though that energetic cord is still active between you guys. In your core energy, we have Gift, Four of Wands, and Five of Cups. So yes, you have a lot of regret of how things have worked out in this connection. You're quite emotional while missing the other energy, but at the same time you're thinking of, is it possible to have a reunion, a long-term committed relationship? Will your community, their community, be supporting you, you guys together to build this connection? Because Four of Wands even means you could be seeing 11s also, and a lot of fours. So you're thinking about stability, you're thinking, you're building your wealth, even your finances, and at the same time thinking of a reunion and having a lot of regret of how things have worked out. With the Gift card, you're somebody who's wanting, gift is a surprise, positive offer. You are wanting that apology, you're wanting that offer, you're wanting that token gesture that can lead to Four of Wands. You could be even anticipating some kind of news, some kind of worrying news or truth from this energy, to be honest. Also, you could be wanting them to open up about their fears also, Scorpio, because you think that if they open up about their fears, tell you the truth, whether it's delicate or disruptive, then you can think if it's possible to work things out, to build this family, have this reunion, is what you're thinking in your energy. In your person's energy, towards this connection, they are thinking about marriage, star, and king of pentacles. So they are thinking of a long-term union with you, like a marriage, like a contract, getting into alignment with you. With the star card, they're healing, and while healing, they're getting that hope back within themselves, on having this renewal with you. Could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur that you're connecting with, Scorpios. Somebody who has that strong sense of self-worth, and while healing, they are thinking of a grounded, stable, secure connection with you, like a marriage. And this is why in the next move, we have privileged lady, ace of wands, and 3 of wands. So your person could be speaking to a privileged lady. Privileged lady is usually an elegant, socialite, carefree woman, is hardly ever a romantic partner. It's usually a sister, sister-in-law, or somebody who can become more involved, or you become more obvious about their presence. They are speaking to them. A comfortable figure is what they're speaking to while waiting, while manifesting you with the 3 of wands. Somebody who's manifesting and waiting for the right time, wanting progress in their work, in their love life, also wanting a level up. And this is why speaking to this person, an elegant person, or a comfortable figure, because of the passion that they have for you, because of the desire that they have for you. That is why they're speaking to this person on how to get into reunion with you, probably taking sister-in-laws or an elegant person's advice on how to build reunion, marriage or something with you. They're choosing the right path also, your person, deep down, because they want a 4 of wands with you, and they're waiting for the right time. But deep down they could even be thinking, what is the best way to create a future, make that decision in this connection also. In the mutual, we have message of concern, 3 of swords and 8 of swords. Lot of overthinking, all the mind. Swords is all about thoughts. So this is in the mutual. So message of concern is basically a truth or a warning can emerge. One person could open up, you're wanting them to open up about their fears. So truth can come towards you, whether it's delicate or not, probably because of which 3 of swords, both of you are heartbroken, expecting some kind of truth which gets revealed to you, and you are thinking, overthinking, with the 8 of swords. 8 of swords is overthinking, overanalyzing, that is leading to a lot of negative doom gloom thoughts. If you are in this energy, Scorpio, please come out of it, because it's trapped thinking. One person could be overthinking, probably because of the pain that they have caused you, and you are overthinking if they will open up about their fear, which has led to a lot of pain, regret. Both of you could be feeling conflicted within yourself also, on how to proceed in this connection after whatever has happened, also because of the heartbreak that both of you are processing, pain, that emotional pain that both of you are processing. Both of you are feeling conflicted, feeling defeated on how to proceed, and suffering from a lot of negative thoughts. Your person is seeing a lot of 3s also. In your person's long-term vision and outcome in the near future, somebody who is wanting to show you the change with the change card. Change is about major shift, or a move is approaching you guys. A shift is about to take place in this connection, whether it's welcome or not. Scorpios, I'm sorry, but a change is happening. With the Five of Swords, they are probably, what I was picking up earlier, feeling conflicted and defeated, is your person who is feeling conflicted and defeated on how to show you the change, how to show you the positive shift. After breaking your heart, or after the heartbreak that they have processed, because your person could be somebody who gave you a false pretense, Scorpios, I'm sorry, but earlier on they gave you a false pretense, lied to you, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, did not tell you the truth. Either ways, somebody who I'm picking up that things were not how it seemed in the connection, and this is why they're feeling defeated, because they are processing a lot of pain deep inside, and probably that is why that indecision is here. Now in the long term future, they're wanting to show you the change because of the Knight of Cups, because of the romance that they have for you, because of the passion, the attraction that they feel for you, or they're wanting to show you the change, but are feeling conflicted and defeated within themselves on how to show you that they want to put effort into the connection. What's next in the connection? We have occupation, Ten of Wands, and Hanged Man. So both of you could be in little to no contact. Both of you could be looking at this connection from each other's perspective, from a higher perspective, while feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities of life, carrying that burden of the connection, because both of you have hope in the connection. And this is why looking at the connection from each other's perspective, a sudden aha moment can happen quite suddenly when you look at the connection from each other's perspective. With the occupation card at the bottom of the deck, that work matters can change pace also, or can demand some kind of attention, some purpose driven action, or that purpose can realign also, or might need some kind of re-evaluation. The job can need some kind of re-evaluation also, or how to take action in this connection. Sudden light bulb moment is anyways happening in the connection with that Hanged Man when you guys are looking from each other's perspective. But I don't get it is they want a Four of Wands with you. They want a marriage, long-term committed relationship. You are having that overthinking, that over-analysis after the heartbreak. Three of Swords is causing a lot of conflict and defeat. Probably it's your person who is needing to give you some kind of truth, which is causing them a lot of stress and emotional pain, but they're wanting to show you the change. That's what I have. Scorpio is very specific, so might not resonate with all. So please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Darakaraka. If it does, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, dear Scorpios. That's what I have. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in your other signs. Bye for now. Hi Sagittarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Sagittarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. And please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, please, dear Sagittarius. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person, their partner. Last deck, Sagittarius. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Sagittarius and their person, their partner. Thank you. You could be seeing a lot of threes, Sagittarius. 3 is all about change. Your person could be seeing 3s also. Yeah, okay. You guys could be seeing 8s also. 8 is all dealing with karmics. So okay, in your person's core energy and past influence, we have the house, 10 of wands and death. So house is basically the physical residence, home life, family life, some kind of domestic issues, because of which they are feeling stuck, or that comfort zone was too strong. Somebody who had that fear of stability, or family interference, because of which they are feeling weighed down by the responsibilities of life. Somebody who's now thinking of a long-term question, or that foundation is getting restructured and questioned also in your person's energy, because they are wanting to show you the change with the death card, realizing that there needs to be a deep transformation in this connection. They are hopeful about the connection, and that is why carrying that burden while feeling overwhelmed and burnt out also. With the external circumstances, we have the message, 4 of wands and the moon. So message is usually communication. So miscommunication, somebody who could have ghosted you or read messages, left messages as unread also, is waiting to reach out but is hesitating or has given you mixed signals, because of which they are feeling the confusion with the moon. Somebody who's quite emotional on how to communicate with you, to build, 4 of wands, to build a long-term committed relationship, to have this reunion with you. They could be seeing a lot of 11s also. Uncertain if you will give them another chance, could be dreaming about you, having a lot of anxiety, confusion, emotional within themselves also, because of the way they have treated you. The advice with the moon is to proceed with caution, Sagittarius, as things will get revealed to them over time, and to you also. And please follow your intuition, as their intuition could be blocked because of the emotions that they are processing. The hidden influence, we have marriage, death and 8 of cups. So marriage is basically wanting a union, contract, long-term committed relationship. So commitment issues, existing partnership, or pressure from formal relationships from their family or somebody could have influenced the connection. Could be just fear of commitment also, or third party entanglements. When I say third party, I don't mean a person. Unless you know about it, it's a different thing. Just pressure within the domestic issues of family, parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, work, family could have influenced that fear. But they're realizing again with the death that they need to show you the change, show you the transformation, and walk away from anything that does not serve them, that emotionally drains them. Somebody is wanting to walk towards the truth, to tell you the truth, to show you the transformation. In your energy towards the connection, we have poverty, 3 of wands and 5 of cups. So poverty is basically that emotional and financial hardship, struggling. You could be having a lot of regret of how your person's lack mindset has influenced this connection. You could be growing spiritually, or because of the regret that you're processing, you are somehow thinking that now it's time for you to heal now from this pain that you are processing within yourself. 5 of cups, you're emotional, you're missing the person, but at the same time you're wanting to heal with the poverty card. You're wanting to move away from the lack mindset in the relationship. You could be thinking of how your person's mindset has influenced this connection, which has caused you a lot of pain. You're manifesting growth, you're manifesting progress, you're manifesting to come out of this pain also, and you're probably growing spiritually, or that need for healing, some kind of help for healing can come towards you while you're manifesting growth in your finances. You're working towards progress in work. You're in that manifesting stage, waiting for the right time, also while processing the pain and healing. And in your core energy, again, I just said it, healing, because that was with the poverty card. You're healing in your energy with the star card. You're healing, and while healing, you're slowly getting hope back in the connection also, and that is why you're manifesting, waiting for the right time for things to happen in your work as well as in the love life. While healing, you're getting hope back in the connection. You're putting all your energy into your work with the 8 of Pentacles, into your finances. You could be self-employed, or has started a new job, Sagittarius, or you're learning a new skill. You're quite detailed oriented, and great fortune, abundance, blessings are coming towards you with that great fortune card. You will definitely come out of this mindset if you're processing it. Deep healing, spiritual growth is coming towards you. In your person's energy towards the connection, we have thoughts, King of Pentacles and the Sun. So thoughts is they're heavily thinking about you. Number one, they cannot stop thinking about you, and what they're exactly thinking is what message to send you to have the reunion with you. But feeling a lot of confusion. Thoughts card is like the thoughts card, sorry, they could have a blocked throat chakra also. Thoughts card is basically like the 7 of Cups, daydreaming energy, a lot of thinking, a lot of fantasy based thinking also, and a sudden shift can happen because they keep thinking about the message to send, feeling a confusion. But with the King of Pentacles, could be a self-employed energy, also a businessman, businesswoman, or has that strong sense of self-worth and are thinking about you because they got happiness with you, with the Sun card. They got positivity, joy, warmth, and this is why wanting success in this connection, and that is what they're thinking. What message can they send to you to have success? A reunion with you, a grounded, stable, nurturing connection with you is what they're thinking. With the expectation card, Queen of Swords and Three of Swords in their next move. So expectation is basically they are waiting for the right time. And what they are waiting for might finally manifest or disappoint, a long awaited clarity that because of that thinking that they are doing can come towards them, because in the next move with that expectation, if they do not get that clarity, that disappointment will feel more intense, because of which we have Queen of Swords and Three of Swords. So they are trying to detach from their emotions, think logically, realistically about the connection, because they are in a lot of pain also of how things have worked out in this connection. Somebody who's looking, waiting for the right time to show you the change also, and this is why processing a lot of pain also, and that is why trying to think logically about the connection. In the mutual energy, we have main male, Five of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So main male is usually the male querent or their significant partner. So your person, whoever the main male is, probably needs to take the lead and assert themselves. Somebody who probably can take action or center themselves more firmly into their story. Somebody who, if they don't, then they can, if they firm hold in silence, which they can lead to a lot of Five of Cups. It can lead to a lot of grief, a lot of pain, a lot of sadness in the mutual. And you guys are mirroring each other also, because the Five of Cups is here. Both of you could be quite emotional while thinking about each other, while focused on the Nine of Pentacles, while focused on your growth, trying to show yourself self-love also. One person could be having that regret and waiting for the time to level up to meet the other person, because they see the other person as a dream, as a catch. They are seeing you as a dream, as a catch, Sagittarius, and this is why wanting to level up, because they were the one again getting a lot of happiness from you, seeing you as that you are focused on your finances, and you will be getting a lot of abundance with that great fortune card, Sagittarius. You're investing in yourself to come out of the regret also. Taking charge, asserting yourself towards your finances, and both of you have a decision to make if you want to come out of this pain. In your person's outcome in the near future and long-term vision, your person with the journey, Ace of Wands and Six of Swords, your person is probably the main male, who is journey is basically traveling, visiting, somebody who's thinking how to have the forward movement to reduce the physical or emotional distance between you guys. Could be even thinking of traveling towards you. Somebody who's thinking that they need to take action to assert themselves, to get into calmer waters with you with the Six of Swords. Somebody who wants a passionate new beginning with you, resolve the issues of the past, restore peace and balance back because of the passion, because of the desire that they have towards you. Some kind of movement or travel is what's happening in the near future between you guys, that could even shift the dynamics, may bring progress also, or can reveal the obstacles if they don't take charge, because they know that they need to show you the change after hurting you, to get into calmer waters, to have a new beginning. What's next in the connection is 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and unexpected income. So unexpected income is surprise gain, opportunity, and offer, surprise offer or support is on the way, which that surprise can actually shift the dynamics between you guys, also, or it can create the dependency also. But I see, Sagittarius, you're getting some kind of unexpected income, some financial gain is coming towards you for sure. With the other person, it can be either, with the 7 of Cups, both of you could be feeling confused. Probably they are in that daydreaming energy, feeling a lot of confusion on how to proceed to have a reunion with you. 3 of Cups, how to spend time with you, how to have this get together with you, because when they spend time with friends, family, in social gatherings, they miss you, because they got emotional fulfillment with you, you got emotional fulfillment with them, and this is why both of you could be having a lot of regret, because both of you get emotional fulfillment from each other, and both of you are feeling that confusion on how to spend time with each other, how to have this reunion with each other, how to collaborate and work towards this, move past the regret, and an opportunity can come quite unexpectedly that can actually shift the dynamics between you guys if it's claimed, because that is what is next. Both of you are deciding. That's what I have, Sagittarius. Very specific, might not resonate with all, so you will have to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus in Darakaraka. If it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Capricorn and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorn, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Oh wow, Capricorn, what's happening here? Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Capricorn, for a complete picture, even if it resonates. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Capricorn and their person, their partner. Thank you. That's the Capricorn. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Capricorn and their person, their partner. Thank you. See, could be in little to no contact with your person, Capricorn. Already looks like a specific energy, so might not resonate, so please check your other sign placements. Okay, Your person could be seeing a lot of eights or the symbol of infinity and dealing with karmics. Okay. Yeah, a lot of eights. Okay. So in your person's core energy and past influence, we have marriage, eight of swords, and hanged man. So marriage is basically thinking about a long-term committed relationship, union, or a long-term committed relationship is marriage, you know. Your person in the past could be somebody who had fear of commitment, is what I'm getting, Capricorn. Somebody who either had that fear of commitment or some kind of existing partnership or pressure from formal relationship, whether they were entangled somewhere else or just that fear from formal relationships could have affected this connection, and is now thinking of a long-term commitment relationship but is overthinking, feeling trapped in their mind. Eight of swords, somebody who's feeling the limitations, feeling guilty, mental and emotional trap while replaying, and is looking at this connection with a hanged man from your perspective. And when they are looking from your perspective, they could be suddenly awakening to the connection, understanding the connection, or a sudden light bulb moment can happen that can change their perspective. What's the external circumstance? And that message card came in the same placement. I can't place it where, so please check your other sign placements if it resonates. We have message, Queen of Wands, and Emperor. So message is basically a literal message. Somebody who could have ghosted you, left messages unread, or is wanting to reach out, but because of their past actions, because they could have given you a mixed signal, or is having that hesitation in reaching out to you, Capricorn. Somebody who has a lot of passion for you, yes, with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, has a lot of passion but has the hesitation because of their past action, is thinking how to take charge, how to take action with the Emperor card. Will be coming in as a confident, courageous charmer, with all the courage that they have, is thinking how to take charge. You could be connecting with a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, a father figure, or an authoritative, disciplined energy who's quite protective of what they own in a leadership role. Capricorn. Again, that overthinking is affecting the hidden influence. We have Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and courtship. So courtship as a hidden influence, and this is why I was picking up that fear. So courtship is basically dating, meeting, getting to know each other better, deepening the relationship. Your person could be having that fear of being vulnerable with you. Somebody who could be having that social pressure from formal relationships, and probably even wanting validation from that could have affected this relationship. Somebody who had that fear of being vulnerable, or is probably not even wasn't even ready to date again. Somebody who had a lot of fear, hesitation in expressing their interest or their intentions, because of which they're feeling stuck, overthinking, overanalyzing, with the Eight of Swords. And because of that overthinking, overanalysis, they are realizing that they're having a lot of negative doom gloom thoughts right now on how to approach you, how to deepen this relationship with you, because they see you as Queen of Pentacles, the ideal partner in the material world, somebody who can lead to abundant, stable, secure connection. And probably the way they have treated you is why they are looking at this connection from your perspective. We'll have a sudden aha moment, because this is all affecting the connection. In your how you see the relationship, we have Sun, Wealth, Ten of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. So Sun, Wealth is basically jackpot, some kind of gain, luck, a lucky break or a material gain is definitely coming towards you with that Sun, Wealth card. You could be seeing a lot of 777s also, which is awakening and understanding the connection also. With that, a sudden breakthrough or an opportunity is coming towards you, which can lead to abundance also, some kind of financial gain, because you're focused on creation of wealth. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're focused on creating, buying a home, building a home, that kind of an energy. You're focused on your finances. And about this connection, when you're replaying about this connection, you're thinking how your person could be somebody who gave you a false pretense, how they lied to you, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, wore a mask. Somebody you're thinking that your person even walked away from a stable relationship. This either you guys were married, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, or this connection had that potential of getting to a committed relationship, and you're thinking that they ran from this, they gave you a false pretense, and this is why you're focused now on creation of wealth, because in your energy we have message of concern. You're expecting some kind of truth, you're even anticipating some kind of worrying news, because message of concern is worrying news, or you're worrying a lot about the connection, probably because of how they have treated you. That's why you're thinking that I'm going to get some bad news, or something is getting revealed to you, is what you're thinking. You're probably having a lot of paranoia, or some kind of bad news, or you're over analyzing the details also, small details, and this is why you're trying to balance your emotions with the Two of Pentacles, adapt to the situation, because you're expecting some kind of worrying news. Why? Or just over analyzing the details. So you're adapting, prioritizing of what needs your attention first. In regards to the connection, you're feeling defeated and conflicted within yourself after your person has treated you, after they ran from the connection, ran from their emotions, whatever they did. They ran from creating a family with you probably, and this is why you're feeling defeated and conflicted within yourself, probably because of the mind games that they have played with you, and this is why you're expecting some kind of worrying news. You could be even thinking of okay, this might be just for a few people, you could be even thinking of traveling, just for a very few people, okay. You're even thinking of traveling, probably you're wanting some kind of mediation is where you're traveling to, probably in front of a judge or authoritative figure. Probably you're talking just maybe because with few people, all right. And probably because of that you're feeling some kind of thinking that some kind of bad news could come. In your person's energy, we have main male, justice, and page of wands. So, main male is usually the male querent or significant partner. So, they could be somebody who is finally thinking of taking the lead and asserting themselves. Somebody who is thinking of taking action or might center themselves in the story. If they don't, then that silence could be more harder to bear to them, because with the justice card they're realizing that after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, they want to give you the truth. If I was picking up earlier for a specific few, if you're having some kind of mediation in front of an authoritative figure like a judge or something, then they're wanting to move, having that legal issue and move towards a fair balanced connection with you. Somebody who's thinking of also realizing that everything that is happening with them is a cause and effect of their own actions, and this is why thinking maybe they should send you a light, energetic, creative message with the page of wands. Somebody who wants some kind of energy exchange with you is what they're thinking of with the page of wands. In their next move, we have judication, world, and the sun. So judication is basically judgment, wanting a mediation, wanting a fairness. So in the next move, your person is somebody who's needing to make a decision, whether it's internally for some people and externally for some people in front of a judge or an authoritative figure. So a reconciliation or forgiveness is possible, or a verdict, whether it is spiritual or literal, can arrive and will arrive is the next move, because your person is needing to make that decision. If it's internal, on how to have a new beginning in the world, on how to have this new cycle with you, to have achievement, growth, and success with you, because they get happiness with you, because they got joy with you, warmth with you. In the mutual, we have the journey, 8 of cups, and 3 of swords. So journey is basically travel, forward movement. Both of you could be desiring to move ahead from the pain, with the 3 of swords and 8 of cups. So both of you are thinking how to move away from the pain that this connection has caused you, that depression, the repeated mistakes that one energy has made. Both of you are wanting to move away from the pain. With the 8 of cups, again wanting to move away from anything that does not emotionally serve you, towards the truth, towards the happiness. And this movement, this journey, or this travel could actually impact the connection, could either bring progress, or it could reveal the obstacles when you're having that mediation, when you're talking in front of an authority, or just within you guys. When you're having that mediation, something gets revealed to you that helps you get over the pain and decide on what you want to move towards, where both of you want to move towards. Because in the outcome in the near future and person's long-term vision, we have thoughts. So your person is again thinking of telling you the truth. Somebody who's wanting to tell you the truth, open up about their fears, and when they're thinking about you and opening up, Whether this opening up is delicate or disruptive, that's another thing, because you were already going to get some kind of revelation with that adjudication card, something with that journey. Also, everything is pointing to, because I read directions in Kipper, and everything is pointing to either reveal the obstacles to you, or it can bring in some kind of progress, because both of you are deciding probably. That's why. So they are thinking of how to give you the truth, how to communicate, how to open up about their fears while they're thinking. Somebody who's realizing with the King of Wands, seeing you as an ideal partner, because the King of Wands is here, Queen of Wands is here. They're seeing you as an ideal partner. Could be an entrepreneur, a charismatic person, somebody who's thinking outside the box on how to tell you the truth, how to give you the truth. Also, somebody who's soul searching with the Hermit, either contemplating in solitude on how to grow at this relationship, how to resolve the issues. Could be taking advice from friends and family, thinking outside the box on how to give you the truth. And a sudden aha moment could happen in your person's energy, because they're already reflecting, and could be taking advice, probably this person, or just within themselves. Some kind of wisdom can come in with the Hermit. You guys could be in little to no contact. I don't see, just probably because of what you're deciding. What's next is imprisoned, Page of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So imprisoned is basically feeling stuck, feeling trapped, having that emotional or mental trap. But somehow a sudden breakthrough can come in, if provided that freedom is claimed in the connection, or if it is not claimed, then that cage might feel most restricted, because both of you could be wanting to walk away with the Eight of Cups from what is not emotionally serving. Probably the cage, the restriction, the stuckness, the guilt. Probably your person could be feeling guilty, or whatever, that imprisoned, that stuck. Both of you are wanting to move away from that towards the truth, and this is why thinking of sending a light, energetic message with the Page of Pentacles, to test, to see if that correct foundation can even be laid in this connection after whatever has happened. Some kind of message, Page of Pentacles, an energetic exchange to see if it is possible to lay the correct foundation after whatever has happened. Some kind of mediation is going to happen soon, where everything is pointing out, whether it's between both of you, Capricorn, or in front of somebody else. Okay, very specific, might not resonate with everyone, because justice also means legal issues. Okay, so try to keep it as general as possible, but I can't generalize more. So please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka. If it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, dear Capricorn. And I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Hi Aquarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Quite layered already, Aquarius. Okay. So please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, even if it resonates, and this will not resonate with all for sure. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person, their partner. Thank you. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Aquarius and their person, their partner. Thank you. Okay. So you guys could be seeing a lot of twos. Your person for sure is seeing a lot of twos, which is all about partnership and balance. You guys could be seeing a lot of nines also, which is all about completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin. And your partner is definitely seeing a lot of fours. Four is about wanting to create a stable connection and focused on their stability also. Okay, let's start. So yeah, so we have imprisoned card in your partner's in your partner's core energy and past influence. We have imprisoned, Six of Cups and Two of Cups. So imprisoned is feeling trapped, feeling stuck, probably feeling the limitations, probably feeling guilty, or having some kind of mental or emotional trap because of overthinking that could have influenced the connection. Somebody who is can have a breakthrough also in the connection, because right now they're feeling trapped and realizing that it's a soul connection with the Six of Cups, a past life connection, or replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, and realizing that yes, there is mutual love between both of you. You also love them, Aquarius, and because of the soul connection, because of the mutual love, somebody who's wanting to walk away from this trapped feeling that guilt, wanting a breakthrough, wanting freedom from this trapped thinking, because they're feeling trapped within their own mind. Eight of Swords energy is imprisoned. The hidden, the external influence in this connection is Lovers, Six of Wands and Nine of Wands. So Lovers is basically romance, passion, emotional bond. So they feel the pull towards you, but could be somebody who probably the block could have been third party dynamics, and I don't mean a person, because they clearly love you. Could be what has happened in their past, passion versus logic, or somebody who was torn between choices or had intimacy fears, probably not sure how to open up. Also could be that anyways, some kind of indecision on how to move in the connection, even though they feel the pull, could have affected the connection, is still affecting the connection, because they feel like a wounded warrior. They know that they have hurt you also, because of which your defense mechanism could be high with the Nine of Wands, but they really want to win you over with the Six of Wands. Somebody who wants achievement, success, growth in this connection, and this is why are standing the ground because they have hope in the connection. Somebody who's waiting for the right time, wanting progress in their work, in their finances also. The hidden influence in the connection could be marriage, 8 of cups and star. So marriage is basically union, long-term committed relationship. So the fear of commitment issues, existing partnerships, or just pressure from formal relationships could have affected this connection. Whether it was formal relationships of parents, work, family, existing contracts, whatever it is that affected this connection in the past, because of which they were suffering from that indecision even though they were feeling the pull, and that was the hidden influence also. And is now wanting to walk away from 8 of cups, wanting to walk away from that influence, from that fear of opening up, or that commitment issue also. Wanting to walk towards the truth, leave anything that is emotionally draining also, because they're healing with the star card. Somebody who while healing is getting hope back within themselves, Aquarius, in wanting a renewal with you because of the mutual love, because of the soul connection that they feel with you. In your energy, Aquarius, we have concern, high priestess and ace of wands. So concern is basically anxiety, fear, overthinking, overanalyzing. You're probably having a lot of fear. You're having a lot of fear and fear-based thinking. You're doing a lot of worrying and having a lot of fear about this connection. Fear of what ifs, because you're overanalyzing, how do I say it? That overthinking and that overanalysis is causing that fear in you. You could be having an inner knowing about this connection also with the high priestess, that there is some kind of mystery, secret to this connection. You could be a divine feminine, or you're seeing your person as a divine feminine. Either ways, you know that there is a mystery, a secret to this connection, like there is some kind of divine wisdom. The advice with the card is to look within of what kind of a soul connection it is, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, because you're overthinking about this connection, overanalyzing, having a lot of fears because you have a lot of desire for your person. You want a new passionate start because of the passion, because of the desire. So we have in your energy mature woman, 9 of cups and queen of wands. So you could be, mature woman is usually a mother, a mentor, or an older female person. Because it's a general read, I would even extend it to a father, a mature person, whoever you look up to. So you could be taking their advice also about this connection in your energy. You could be, when you're taking that advice from this mature lady, their wisdom or support can actually change the dynamics, change the way you think also, because of that inner knowing you have about this connection, or just that your inner divine feminine can also wake up if you resonate with that journey, Aquarius, of the twin flame. And the only reason I'm saying it is because I got the high priestess here and I'm seeing the 4 of wands here, which is actually a twin flame card also. So you're taking advice because you got emotional fulfillment with the 9 of cups with your person. You got happiness, you got joy at one point of time, And this is why you're discussing and overanalyzing if this new passionate start can lead to that happiness again, or that's why you're taking the advice with the Queen of Wands. You have a lot of passion for them, you have a lot of desire for them, you find them quite sexy and attractive, and you will be moving in the connection in a charming, confident way, because you want to move towards your happiness. You're deciding on what is best for your happiness, and that is why probably you're analyzing, overanalyzing, which makes sense also. Okay. In your person's energy, we have toil and labor, Ace of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. So toil and labor is basically your person is going through an emotional time, could be having some kind of exhaustion, work stress, doing the same job, feeling burnt out, probably because they're putting too much effort and not getting the return, because they're just doing it to distract themselves also. Is doing that repetitive task, but is thinking deep down on what offer to give you. Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles, for a stable, secure connection, because they want to have a reunion with you. Four of Wands, they want a long-term committed relationship. They could be seeing 11-11s also. Somebody who actually wants a committed relationship with you, Aquarius. And this is why thinking of what offer to make towards you. Their next move towards you, we have message, Wheel of Fortune, and Eight of Swords. So message is basically written communication, sending you a message, a communication is coming towards you. With the Eight of Swords, now this becomes interesting. They're thinking of communicating with you, but because of that overthinking, overanalysis, that they are also doing, Eight of Swords. Actually, they were doing that initially also. Right now, when you're seeing the reading in there here, is that imprisoned card. So if they keep overthinking, overanalyzing, it can lead to a lot of negative doom gloom thoughts, which can actually delay that message coming towards you. Either it can arrive unexpectedly if they are able to overcome the overthinking, or it can just get delayed a bit more. But either ways, with the Wheel of Fortune, things are happening as per divine timing, as per fate, as per destiny, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. The reason why they're feeling stuck is because they want to show you the change, and that's why they're making that decision on what message to send you again. In the mutual, we have main, male, Knight of Cups, and Three of Wands. So this is mutual connections. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So main male is usually the male querent or the significant partner. So the male is somebody who may finally take the lead or assert themselves. Somebody who may take action or center themselves in their own story, if they don't, then they're just holding firm in the silence, waiting for the right time, while manifesting. Somebody who's holding in silence because they're manifesting their dream, waiting for the right time, while waiting for progress and level up in their life. Both of you could be waiting with the Three of Wands while manifesting your dreams, wanting progress in your work, in your finances, because both of you with the Knight of Cups clearly have a lot of romance on your mind, and both of you will be moving very charmingly in the connection. Three of Wands is usually just waiting on that fourth wand, waiting for the right time for the ship to come in, for the right relationship to start. And here the relationship is between you and them, so waiting for the right time. in your person's long-term vision and outcome in the near future. So we have coffin card. So coffin is basically ending of something before something new begins, because that ending is clearing the way for something new. The highest impact of this end has been the toil and labor, has been the way that their hard work can actually pay off, or a force reset is being done in your person's energy. Either that hard work that they're putting in their work can actually pay off, or it there can be a forced reset that can demand a new direction. This is the highest impact in their life, their work situation. And the second highest effect is the relationship that they have with the male. So I think I'm reading for a female here. Probably your person could be a female, or it could be their significant partner. Either ways you place it, it's a general read. The second highest impact has been their relationship with you, Aquarius. First is their work, second is you. And your person, because of that ending, right, with the coffin, this has to clear the way. And what it is clearing is somebody who's wanting to walk away from anything that does not emotionally fulfill them, from anything that does not serve them, that emotionally drains them. And this is what they are deciding on while recalibrating, while healing, while aligning their mind, body and soul. This is what they're thinking about, what they want to walk away from. Definitely that imprisonment, because they feel a soul connection with you, somebody who actually is wanting to walk away from that imprisoned feeling. What's next in the connection, Aquarius, is Two of Wands, Star and High Honor. So high honor is basically both of you are deciding about this connection. High honor is basically having that recognition, having success, even means pride and ego. So both of you could be thinking about recognition. Both of you could be thinking of making an honorable approach towards each other. If it's possible to, after the pride and ego of whatever has happened in the connection, is it possible to move into alignment? Is it possible to have this renewal with each other? Because both of you are healing with the Star card. Both of you are thinking if it's possible to, Two of Wands are at crossroads in this connection. If it's possible to have that future plan, if it's possible to make that decision, to have the renewal after the pride and ego has affected this connection. Because if high honor at the bottom of the deck basically means recognition or an honorable approach that needs to be made in the connection while you're deciding. If you guys are not making that decision, then that pressure could rise within both of you, because both of you are at crossroads, future planning. If it's possible, one person could be seeing the other person as a dream, as a catch also, and this is why wanting a renewal. But either ways, both of you are deciding about the connection. That's what I have, Aquarius. Kind of specific, might not resonate with all. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka for a complete picture. And I'll see you in your other signs. If it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, dear Aquarius. Sending you a lot of love and light. Take care. Bye for now. Hi Pisces, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and their person, their partner. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Pisces, for a complete picture. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and the person, their partner. Thank you. Last deck, Pisces. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current situation between Pisces and their person, their partner. Thank you. Okay, so your person could be seeing a lot of 6, which is about balance. Okay, so in your person's core energy and past influence, we have the Lovers, 3 of Swords, and 7 of Cups. So they feel that romance, the emotional bond with you, Pisces, and probably are realizing that they feel a pull towards you, realizing the mistakes with the 3 of Swords that they have made in the connection. Also, somebody who is in a lot of emotional pain and not seeing that clear path ahead, in a lot of daydreaming energy, feeling confused on how to proceed after the emotional pain that they are processing in this connection. Somebody who could be feeling overwhelmed by options, and the options do not have to mean people, could be just work, responsibilities, family commitments, whatever. They are feeling the pull, and because of the emotional pain, not seeing that clear path ahead, feeling confusion, the external circumstances that could have affected the relationship and are affecting the relationship, we have courtship, lovers, and strength. So courtship is basically dating, meeting, deepening the romance, getting to know each other better. So there could be a fear of being vulnerable, social pressure, wanting validation. Has that fear of being vulnerable with you, even though they feel the intensity, the pull of the connection. Somebody who probably isn't even ready to date again, has that hesitation in expressing their interest or intentions, and is needing to make that decision about the connection with the Lovers. Will be using all their strength, courage, self-belief, determination in making that decision about the connection. The hidden influence in the connection, we have mature woman, Queen of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. So mature woman is usually a mother, wisdom figure, an older female figure. Because it's a general reading, I will even extend it to a mature man that your person looks up to. They could be somebody who was nurturing others rather than themselves. That emotional dependence or overthinking, having that maternal guilt or pressure or influence from this nurturing person could have affected is the hidden influence in the connection, because of which they are realizing that yes, they have deep feelings for you with the Queen of Cups, but is being emotionally intelligent with their feelings, keeping a lid on their emotions. Somebody who is thinking how to have an equally balanced relationship with you, Pisces, with the Six of Pentacles, how to show you the kindness, balance, reciprocity in the connection, is the hidden influence. In your energy towards the connection, we have wealthy man, Tower, and Queen of Swords. So you could be talking to a wealthy person, a rich person. Could be wealthy man is usually a brother-in-law, or just a wealthy rich person, because it's a general, you could be even just focused on your success and status also, because after whatever has happened, you're focused on your finances, building your finances, and you're trying to detach from your emotions about this connection with the Queen of Swords. You're trying to be very direct, honest, realistic about this connection. And with the Tower, you can have a sudden revelation, realization about this connection, probably when you're talking to this wealthy person, or you're just focused on your career and you have a sudden realization about this connection with the Tower card. In your energy, in your core energy, we have message of concern, Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. As I said earlier on, you can have a sudden realization, and this is why you're reflecting on the connection. Seven of Pentacles, you're trying to have patience with yourself while you're building your wealth, while you're building your finances, and when you're replaying, reflecting, and being very honest and direct with yourself, you'll have a sudden realization, some kind of, because you're analyzing with a message of concern. Message of concern is basically you are expecting, anticipating some kind of worry, or over analyzing the small details about the connection, that is causing anxiety and paranoia. But at the same time, because you're over analyzing the details, yes, it can lead to some kind of worry and paranoia, but at the same time, deep down, you're expecting some kind of truth about this connection, and you will be getting some kind of truth. You will have a sudden realization about something, whether it's delicate or disruptive, some realization that is coming towards you, probably of how this person could have taken more from you than they gave back to the connection. And you get this realization when you are talking to your family about it, or your close circle, or this wealthy person, or somebody in your personal circle. You'll start seeing things very clearly, Pisces, because when you're reflecting on this connection, you're even still, you're deep down, you are still wanting to build a family with your person, with the Ten of Pentacles. You're still wanting to build a legacy, collaborate, construct this connection from the ground up. But you're expecting some kind of a worrying news is what you're expecting. In your person's energy towards this relationship, we have imprisoned, Six of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. So the imprisoned is basically feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling the limitations, could be having mental and emotional trap that they keep overthinking about. Somebody who is, it's basically Eight of Swords energy, somebody is overthinking, overanalyzing on how to get into calmer waters with you, resolve the conflicts of the past, restore peace, move into tranquil situation with you. and somebody who's analyzing this, wanting to show you the change with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody who, after learning the karmic lessons, life lessons, is wanting to show you the change. Somebody who is making that decision on how to show you the change, and things will be happening as per divine timing, as per destiny, as per fate. Also probably they are thinking that if it's meant to be, it will happen as per divine timing, and it will. Things are happening according to fate and destiny. In your person's next move towards you, we have family room, Queen of Swords and Two of Swords. So your person, family room is basically the living room inside the house. So they're discussing private issues, the intimate matters, probably with their close circle. Either a personal discussion or an emotionally intimate discussion could happen with you, or it's happening within their family, within their close knit circle. Somebody, you guys are even mirroring each other. We have the Queen of Swords again, so they are also trying to be realistic, direct in the connection, trying to detach from their emotions to make that decision. Could be seeing you as somebody who's sharp also, Pisces. So keep your calm if you want it, because with the Two of Swords, they are not seeing that clear path. Somebody who's thinking that they don't know how to overcome the obstacles, and this is why it's talking to the family. You could be at stalemate with this energy. Somebody who's avoiding to make the decision, probably because they are feeling stuck, and this is why trying to detach from their emotions and take other people's advice. So intimate talks are ahead, whether it is with you or with the family, because they can't make that decision. With the mutual, in the connection, reflection and realization in the connection, we have Thief, Three of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. So Thief is basically dishonesty. Somebody who, because they betrayed you, took more from you, whether it was time, energy or money, because of which they're feeling drained now, feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody who's feeling the rejection, the turmoil, wanting to show you the change, also to build this connection from the ground up. Somebody who really wants to build this connection, collaborate with you, work in synergy, work in a team with you. They could be a self-employed energy, learning a new skill, detailed oriented, or has started a new job. Or it's you, Pisces, because it's a mutual. You place the energies. One person could be self-employed, detailed oriented, feeling left out in the cold, having financial issues, wanting to build this connection after feeling drained, betrayed, or they are that. So with the Thief at in the mutual energy, both of you could be thinking whatever, while you're discussing about this with each other in the family room, in the close circle, or with each other. Thief basically is that toxic influence, okay, can either get exposed to you, probably, or that gets may return. So basically what what they took from you. Okay, thief. So basically thief is taking more of your time, energy and money. Whatever that was lost can either get restored, or that toxic influence, if things have not changed, can return, or you will start seeing things very clearly, Pisces, when you're talking within your family circle with that brother-in-law, or within your family with somebody, and that is probably why you're worried. But you're still wanting, deep down you're still wanting to construct this connection, and so is your person. So because they want to come out of this feeling of the left out of the cold. In your person's because I see you discussing it with each other in the mutual about this connection also. So you're discussing it within your close circle, and then you're discussing it with your person also. And when you're discussing it, you're prioritizing adapting of what needs your attention first, also adapting to the situation when you're deciding about this. In the long-term vision and the probable outcome of what your partner is wanting a mediation with the adjudication card. Somebody who's wanting to make that decision, whether it's internal or external. Either a reconciliation or forgiveness is possible. Whether a verdict is either spiritual or literal can arrive is what they're thinking of. They're wanting a mediation with you after they've taken more. Is it possible to build? Because they realize with the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups that they've hurt you in the process, and they're feeling like a wounded warrior themselves, but somebody who's holding the ground, because they have hope in the connection. Somebody who wants to walk away from anything that does not serve them towards an emotionally fulfilling connection, towards the truth, because of the love that they have for you. And this is why they are hopeful about the connection, wanting a mediation with you to see if it's possible to work things out with you, Pisces, is what I'm getting, is their long-term vision, because they clearly love you. They want a long-term, they want a new passionate start with you, and this is what they're hoping for, because of the love that they have for you, because of the emotions that they have for you. What's next in the connection? We have gift, judgment and the Emperor. So gift is basically a surprise, an offer, an apology, or a token gesture is on its way after they make that decision, or you make that decision with the Judgment card. Because Judgment is basically both of you are awakening to the connection, understanding the spiritual connection of whether it's a soulmate, twin flame or a karmic. And once you understand the decision connection, and your person does, they are deciding of what to ask you, whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance. And depending on what they ask you, that decision is coming, or you are asking them. It's in the mutual, both of you are making that judgment call. And that is why that gift, that offer, that opportunity, even a surprise positive offer shift could be coming towards you, a gesture or an offering. It is coming. Whether you guys take it or miss it, that's totally different, can be different for different people. And with the Emperor, you could be connecting with a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, could be a father figure or an authoritative disciplined energy in a leadership role, who now wants to take charge, make that decision about this connection. Both of you are probably in that role, wanting to make that decision about the connection, if it's possible to forgive and move on, or give the other person a second chance after whatever has happened. That's what I have, Pisces. This is what is next. Very specific, might not resonate with all, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka. If it does, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Take care. Bye for now.